I like how more aggressive the logo is on the black costume.
Yes.
It's got jaws.
Right, or pincers.
Pincers of some kind.
Yeah.
And spinnerets.
What do you think about the alien costume? First of all, just.
I think it's BA.
I think so too. I've always loved the alien costume, and I love the design of the black costume, despite the fact that it literally is no design whatsoever except for the logo.
Right. I mean, there's something to be said about that.
Yeah.
Because it like conjures the concept of negative space, especially when you put the white spider on there like that. I think the white spider's a little much.
Really?
I think it's too long in that image.
In that image, yes, and it really depends on on who's drawing it. But it does pretty much go down to like I'd say
I
his
really
belly
like
button.
the leg. Like on there and like the
how they wrap around.
Well,
they're like his ribs.
Well, it's and it's like a graphic representation of it, and it, like I think that's a really cool like overall design aesthetic on it. It's just like sometimes the center part of the spider kind of ruins it for me.
It gets away from a lot of artists. I've noticed like there are a very small select group of artists that do the alien costume justice, and it's funny how when it first appeared, which is nebulous as to who got it first, but the idea is that like. You know, the origin of the alien costume, the first appearance of it is technically in '84 Secret Wars, but really the first time you saw it was in Amazing Spider-Man, which is going on at the same time as Secret Wars, because Secret Wars is its own event, so it didn't have to interfere, could take place right before it. And the implication is that, like, the heroes are snatched.
That's cool.
Yes, the foreword for this volume, and anywhere you can find it, they have little designs of what would eventually become the black costume when they were launching it. When it first appeared and when you first see it, it didn't have the pincers. It actually just tapered off into a kind of abdomen.
I like that better.
I don't.
Okay.
I like the pincers because
those are not pincers, those are spinnerets. The pincers would be in the front.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah.
And those are ridiculous.
Those are a little exaggerated, I agree, but like, you know.
But I like the idea. Like I said, I like the aggression of it. Like this spider bites.
Yes.
Like this spider will hurt you.
Right.
I guess I would like it better, honestly, if the pincers went up and did the same sort of line work.
There was more symmetry between the bottom and top of the logo.
Yeah, it does seem a little out of place.
Yeah, like I think it just like since they're already doing that and they're exaggerating the legs, it might as well exaggerate some of the other features as well and make it more part of it. Because like this to me is like the first time they're like thinking about design a little bit more.
As opposed to just being like, get him in the suit and just get it out there.
These are the colors we have. I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like it's for children. And now they're like, let's try something totally different. And like, of course, like the idea of black conjures like different, you know, symbolism as a color as a whole. And like certainly it is slightly easier and yet less easy to draw this because you can't rely on color breaks to determine where the body is. You need an artist who can actually draw a silhouette well.
Yeah.
But like overall it's like this is cool and this is the way you guys should be going because it's like you thought about the design of this. Like literally having those white lines like that, really cool. I saw an image in there where it looks like this exact image is on the back too.
It is.
It is.
That's stupid.
I love it. I love the fact that when you see him from the back, it's almost like you can he's indistinguishable from the front or the back.
You can't tell which way he's looking.
Yeah, that all you see really, and because it would.
But it means he's not a wraparound cover.
Right.
He's not.
No, he's not.
It's just a mirror. I'd rather have the wraparound.
But
cover.
it does the legs join together.
Yes, they do.
But on the side.
They feed in the
I
side.
think I'd rather see them joined together somehow on the back.
No, I don't like that.
Okay, fine.
I like the symmetry of the front and the back. But what drives me,
two spiders.
What drove me nuts
It's
was
like a
when
sandwich spider.
Yeah.
Spider sandwich.
Spider sandwich.
What drove me nuts is when they would draw Venom, because it's the same costume with a crazy mouth, that's all you do, is when they would be like, oh, I don't want to do the whole connecting on the sides. There's just two big spiders, one on the front, one on the back.
You gotta,
and I'm like, you lazy jackass, connect those things.
Yeah.
And that's just me being an OCD person. So like, there's no reason for me to get that upset. But that being said, let's
I also
jump
like
into it.
the little white things.
Oh yeah, the pads. Because with the alien costume, they were like, well, since it's an alien and the webs come from the alien, they can come from anywhere. We've seen them do this forever. How about it comes out the top?
Yeah.
And we can change the way in which he like throws his webs.
No, it's super sleek. It's funny because it's like I like it the black all the way at the bottom. I could also see it with some indication of white at the bottom there to carry that through.
Right?
Yeah.
I know you don't like it.
I don't. I like it. I like the only white being the logo, the eyes, and the pads on the front of his, hands.
This is what it's like working with him in design.
I'm sorry. I'm a slave to tradition.
It's fine. Hey, you know what? It's your call.
Yeah.
It's a subjective thing.